Twisted Holiday Plans. Holiday Crime Short Story Number 2. Written by Matthew W. Grant. Narrated by Kirk Hall. Chapter 1. The same old Christmas carols droned on over the superstore's loudspeaker system. The music mixed into the background din with the mindless and meaningless chatter of easily aggravated holiday shoppers. The phony smell of aerosol pine scent permeated the air so badly he could taste it. Apparently, the Try Me sign on the red-capped can on the display shelf was too much for the average customer to resist. Mark Rossi wouldn't let himself be distracted by those petty annoyances, not when he had something much more important on his mind. He stood behind her in the seasonal aisle. She reached for a box of generic holiday cards, hesitated, then moved her well-manicured hand over to a more expensive name brand. She tossed the box into her already stuffed shopping cart. He abruptly clenched his fists and drew them towards his own body. Mark winced slightly as the urge passed through him. It was the third time in the last month, and his fingers tingled as he tried to fight it off. Perhaps he could indulge himself with the thought for a moment or two. Yes, he could savor it now, in anticipation of the moment that his plan, his goal, would become reality. He took a fraction of a step forward and stared at her neck as she bent down to examine a string of LED lights that could either burn all white or change colors. The collar of her blouse was low enough to expose a good portion of her neck. Mark imagined his hands kneading the soft, pink flesh. He'd press harder and harder until his thumbs left imprints on her skin. She'd get that wide-eyed, horrified look on her pathetic face when she realized what was happening. The muscles in Mark's arms would tense and relax as he did his appointed work. He'd bring his hands. Would they tremble, he wondered, interrupting himself? No, not when he was merely giving her what she deserved, he decided. He'd bring his stocky hands together and literally choke the blessed life right out of her wretched body. He'd shake her, making her head snap back and forth like a rag doll as he crushed her windpipe. She'd gasp for air. At that last moment of lucidity, Mark would whip her around.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?